signed out of it, so he's no longer a part of it.
Yeah, he cannot vote anymore in the academy. But if he ever acted in another movie, he could be nominated for awards though.
No, I don't even think he can be nominated.
That's what I read in
Like,
an article.
oh,
Because
really?
he
I
was
thought that once you
but
resign that he's done.
no, by resignating, he's no longer part of the academy, so he doesn't have the voting. It's like a little syndicate type thing.
Right.
It's
That's fucked up.
it is what it is. But like I said,
Yeah, but on the flip side, though, those award shows have been getting less and less and less views every time they're on.
see, that's why I also thought like you at first. It could be a stunt promotion because nobody gives a fuck about the Oscars. And now,
Right,
in fact, I didn't know about this because I was watching the Oscars. I was trolling Twitter when I came across the,
right. I
you
did too.
know,
I was like, I don't watch them. I mean, the fuck do I need to see a bunch of fucking uppity Hollywood elites congratulating themselves, giving each other a circle jerk? That's kind of how I feel those award shows are. It's like just a bunch of one big giant circle jerk, and like I have no desire to watch it. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't
now,
do anything for me.
now, if we ever filmed K Dog and Pato go to Filiberto's, and we're up for one of those fucking awards, then I'll go and do the circle jerk thing. And
Well, you know what would happen? I would be the one that would go up there like, huh, this shit's for real. I always thought it was just a big circle jerk.
and at that moment in time, disqualified.
I'm like, this shit really is for real. Wow, go figure.
Oh,
But
oh,
no,
shit.
I just, and here's my biggest problem with the whole situation, though, is like that is all that's been all over the news. And there's a lot more going on right now that's a hell of a lot more important than that. I
Yeah.
almost wonder if like this is like a magician. Look at my right hand and not my left, where everything is actually happening.
Well, yeah, you saw some of the posts I put on Facebook. Like, I was like, all right, they were both wrong. Can we go back to hating Putin?
Right, right. Like it just,
Holy shit,
I
I
don't
don't know.
know.
Yeah,
That's my viewpoint on it. Love it, hate it. That's kind of where I'm at.
yep. Well,
Oh,
what can I say, man? It's been a crazy fucking month since we last recorded, and hey, there's been a lot of shit to talk about, man. And right now, you're preparing to do some cool shit, right?
yes, we're
Okay, now
not.
before you go, I mean, before you do anything, you remember that video you showed me where somebody stepped on somebody's sandals and
Yes,
and then everybody was kung fu fighting?
right.
Yeah, don't do that while you're there.
We're setting sail on Symphony of the Seas,
Oh,
Royal Caribbean's one of their big ships. Saturday we're leaving. Now, this is this cruise was supposed to have happened 2 years ago. But because of COVID,
yeah,
it was canceled.
yeah. Life fucked us 2 years ago.
And then it was supposed to happen a year ago, but then COVID was still fucking us right in the ass with no Vaseline.
And
So
yeah,
we're taking it now,
well,
which
have fun, but take precautions because COVID's still out there. It has,
well we're both all of us that are going are all fully vaccinated.
you got the boosters too.
No, I don't have any of the boosters,
I
and
think I'm due for the booster this month, and I remember the second shot kicked my ass, so I'm like, oh damn,
that's where I'm at.
it's coming up. I'm like, and I know in April, so I think yeah,
So
and
when I got both vaccination shots, it fucked me up. It rocked me pretty hard, both of them.
I mean no
And
the sec
I don't know,
the
taking
se-
another one, no.
the second one fucked me up, but I don't know if it means being able to go on cruises, going to Disney. I guess I don't know. Fuck it up. Yeah, I'll take one for the team. I don't know.
Well, you don't have to have the booster to do any of those things.
Hmm?
You just have most of those. They're just asking that you have the first and second shot. They're not asking for the booster,
Oh, then that's good.
right?
Then I'm fully
Like
vaccinated,
for us, we
motherfuckers.
just we just have to we just had to have the first two, There's even a clause where you don't have to, but you have to wear your mask the entire time. And I hate the mask to begin with.
I'm
I've
in.
been
I'm in.
very vocal about it. I fucking hate the mask,
I'm in.
but
I'm
at
into
the same
cosplay, so
time,
I don't mind the mask.
well, for me, I have a fucking beard,
Well,
so even I don't even give a fuck what mask you give me. It's not working because I have a fucking beard. You know, like it's not sealing properly, no matter
we
which
gotta
way you
get you a
turn it
luchador mask.
around.
We gotta make a we gotta have a specially designed a K Dog luchador mask.
Yeah.
Holy, you know
So,
that'd be a good fucking stunt if we ever do videos. Have fucking
oh man,
K Dog and Pato luchador masks.
let me tell you. So something else kind of yesterday kind of happened that was fucked up.
Oh shit.
So those that know me know I have a very wide selection of musical tastes. All right. I love everything from blues to country to heavy metal to rap to reggaeton to
Yeah.
classical. I like all of it.
Hey, same
So
here.
like yesterday, I'm driving down the road. I got the windows down because the AC is not working really well in my car. Right,
Hmm.
windows are down. I got Spotify playing on my phone.
Yeah.
You know Spotify, it just shuffles, so it just plays whatever's on your list, right?
Yeah.
So I'm just cruising along. Next thing you know, Daddy Yankee song came on. That came out this year.
Hmm.
I got the system, my radio turned up. I'm just jamming along because Lord knows I don't know why, but I love me some Daddy Yankee. All right, one of my guilty
I
pleasures.
think he's the patron saint of gasoline.
Right, he must be. I always have one when I'm driving.
Le gusta la gasolina. Anyway.
So I pull up to a stoplight, right? And I'm just jamming, bro. I'm kind of dancing in my seat, not really giving a fuck. Dude in a red pickup truck comes pulling up next to me, right? And
Hmm.
I'm just sitting, jamming, jamming, jamming. Next thing you know, I hear a horn. So I turn my radio down, look over, and he's waving at me. And so I lean down. He's on my right side. So I lean down so I could see him. I said, "Yeah, what's up, brother?" He's like, "You need to turn that shit down. I don't like it." So me being me, hey, go fuck yourself. I don't give a shit. Right?
Okay.
And then so I go to turn it back up, and then he waves at me again. So I turn my radio down. I'm like, "All right, what's going on, man?" And he was like, "You fucking spicks need to leave this country."
Whoa.
Now, to all Hispanic people, I mean no offense, but this is verbatim what this guy said. So
Hmm.
me, being the intelligent, clear, level-headed person that I am,
Yeah, we all know that.
fucking puto,
Okay, so you're like, okay, that. Hey.
right, right, fuck it, I'll play the role.
Shit.
Next thing you know, I see his hand throwing the truck at the park,
Hmm.
his door opening up.
Yeah.
Light turned green. I flipped on the bird, and it
Yeah.
rolled off.
Well, what do you do at that point in time? Shit.
Right.
Damn, man. Fuck. Florida's
So
some fucked up place.
Florida, dude, I'm telling you, it's an adventure every day. But Daddy Yankee, if you hear this, I love you. I will continue to play your music at ultra high volume, no matter how many racist comments I hear, because Lord
Holy
knows I've
fuck.
already heard 3 or 4 of them. I will probably
Holy
continue to
shit.
hear more, and I will continue to blare your music loud because I love it. You and
Uh,
Pitbull make the world go round.
Holy fuck, Pitbull. it's another motherfucker that surprised me. It's. I mean, you hear their music, you just can't help but get into like, even if you can't dance, you hear that shit and you're like, hey, I'm moving. Fuck it, I don't care.
Right. And you know what's really awesome for me is I don't even understand most of what they're saying. I would say 99% of what they're saying, I don't know.
You know what? I found myself
But
doing.
it doesn't matter.
Let me cut you off here. Moon Knight. Have you been watching it?
I watched the first episode.
Okay, the first and second. Well, without spoiling anything, I watched the second one, and I guess they were playing this tune at the end, and it's obviously I couldn't tell you what language it is,
Right.
but it's hip hop. But
Oh,
I was like, holy shit, I can't understand a word, but I'm just vibing with it because it sounded that fucking good. So I get you. I mean, you say you don't
Yeah.
understand. You're listening to Pitbull. You're listening to Daddy Yankee. You're like, I don't understand, but hey, some music just
And
does
then
that to
on
you.
my Spotify, I have a reggaeton channel on my Spotify, or I don't know if they're called channels, whatever, a button I click
Yeah.
that brings up just random reggaeton that I just fucking love.
Oh
And
shit.
so I jam out to that a lot. So speaking of music, I almost forgot to tell you. Do you remember now you got to go way back in your brain, all right? Way
No.
back to it's Spartacus, not porn.
Okay.
Those days, okay?
Johnny, you're watching gay porn. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Okay. So those days when we got some downtime, I would go on YouTube and there was this one female violinist that I would play a lot.
Hmm.
And she had like fiery videos and whatnot. Anyways, her name was Lindsay Sterling.
Hmm.
Anyways, flash forward a couple of years, we got to see her in Phoenix. Well, then just the other night, my wife hits me up because before we moved down here, we got season passes to SeaWorld.
Okay.
Well, they do a summer concert series, and Lindsay Sterling was there. So on a spur of the moment, we got a message saying that she was performing
Yeah.
and got to go see her live in concert
Holy.
at SeaWorld. It was pouring down rain, so we couldn't do the outside venue, so they had to do an inside venue. And
Mhm.
we were literally like, fuck, I don't know, maybe 200 feet away from the stage.
Okay.
So it was really, really dope. So that was all.
Oh no, hey, no, that's pretty good, man. Hey, for a minute
Hey,
there,
if you,
when you went way back, said we're gonna take it back. I was thinking because I came across that old video you showed me one time when we were doing our rounds and we stopped to for coffee break,
right.
and you put on YouTube, and next thing you know, I hear a beat going and two dudes going, "We need some big booty bitches, big booty." And I came across that video and I was like, oh shit, I started thinking about you. I was like, whoa. I was like, I was gonna say, when you said we're going back, I thought maybe those motherfuckers are a big thing now. And
Well, the reason I said go back in your memory was because when she was on stage, she had made a comment. Hey, back in the day when I first started, I was on YouTube and I did this song. It was my only video on YouTube, and
hmm,
it was the video that I was watching,
hmm.
that I was showing everybody I know. It was really cool
Hey,
to
that's
be like, I remember watching that video. When it first came out.
yeah. You know what? That's
But
one of the things I gotta start getting out and doing some living. Cause fuck, like I said,
yeah,
it hit me the other day. I was like, fuck. I was editing a episode of the Powerhouse,
right.
and I heard myself say, I don't have time to live or something to that effect. I spend all my time at work. And
That's kind of where we got. We got to the point where we
yeah.
unbeknownst to my wife and I, we didn't know each other were feeling it, but we got to a point where we felt like we were living literally to work. Like we weren't doing anything. We were working, we were coming home, cleaning house, cooking dinner. You know what I mean? And that
Well,
was it.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, if you can make a go. If you can, I mean, not everybody can afford to do things. But what I'm saying is, there's ways. There's ways. I mean, what you're gonna do, what you're about to do right now, that's pretty fucking cool, man. Have lots of fun. Just be safe out there. Um,
Well, I tell everybody cruising is the most affordable vacation any family can do.
well, yeah, it requires planning.
It does require planning. You do have to figure some things out, but you can plan it a year in advance, 2 years in advance. And most, like for us, the way we did it was, when we first started planning it, I think we were a year out. We put $100 down on the cruise, and then just every month we just put, we'd work one extra overtime shift, or each of us a month, and that money would go towards the cruise,
Hey,
and then that's just kind of how we ended up paying it off.
all right.
And
Hey, this is how we do it.
hey, here's a little
Okay.
insight to how K Dog does his vacations. We,
This.
we we pay him off throughout time, little by little.
Hey.
Because the one though our one major hardcore rule